back to 20 car. Imagine a car that transcends the boundaries between art and engineering, fusing cutting-edge aerodynamics with a soul-stirring roar. The 2025 Ford GT Mk4 Unofficial concept is precisely that, a clandestine masterpiece born from the boldest imaginations at Ford's secretive advanced design studio. Conceived as an homage to the original Mk4 endurance racers yet infused with futuristic technologies, this concept machine pushes the envelope of performance, luxury, and exclusivity. In this review, we embark on an immersive journey through its striking exterior, sumptuous interior, technical wizardry, and exhilarating driving dynamics. Along the way, we'll compare it to its fiercest rivals, break down the true cost of ownership, and weigh its pros and cons so you can decide whether this is the ultimate halo car you've been waiting for. Car appearance. From the moment you first glimpse the 2025 Ford GT Mk4 Unofficial concept, it arrests your senses like a predator at dusk. The silhouette retains the iconic low-slung profile of the original GT, yet every surface has been sculpted with insane precision. The front end features a wide, gaping grille framed by jagged LED eagle-eye headlights that seem to scan the road ahead. Instead of conventional side mirrors, ultra-slim LiDAR pods protrude like futuristic antennae, providing real-time 360-degree situational awareness while reducing drag. The bodywork is forged from a proprietary carbon ceramic composite matrix that shimmers with a chameleon-style finish. Deep obsidian black that, under certain light, surrenders to dark sapphire or emerald hints. Hidden behind geometric vents, active aero panels dynamically adjust to driving conditions. The front splitter lowers at high speeds for added downforce, while the rear wing extends almost 30 centimeters, its lattice-structured winglets channeling airflow into the massive rear diffuser. Each vent, scoop, and crease is functional art, guiding air with surgical precision to cool the twin turbos and minimize lift. Signature butterfly doors, infused with titanium-reinforced hinges, open in a graceful arc, revealing a cockpit that seems born of a spaceship. Wheel arches bulge just enough to house 21-inch forged magnesium rims wrapped in bespoke carbon fiber reinforced rubber, an innovation Ford calls grip weave, which uses micro-tread patterns inspired by owl wings for silent, ultra-precise traction. Even the brake calipers are nothing short of engineering poetry, 6-piston monoblock units visible through the wheels, finished in heat-stamped gold leaf. In the Mk4 Unofficial concept, the interplay of light and shadow across sculpted surfaces tells a story of speed even when the car is at rest. It's not just an automobile, it's an audacious statement, a kinetic sculpture ready to rewrite the script on what a modern supercar can be. Interior specifications. Step inside, and you're cocooned in a world where luxury meets minimalist, driver-focused design. The cabin is upholstered in a proprietary vegan microsilk Alcantara, interwoven with cooling microfibers derived from recycled ocean plastics, an eco-conscious twist that feels sumptuously soft to the touch. Contrasting devil's red stitching traces geometric patterns across the seats and door panels, echoing the exterior's dynamic lines. The dashboard is dominated by a curved, 14-inch OLED display that flows seamlessly into the center console. This smart sweep screen uses eye-tracking cameras to highlight critical gauges, boost pressure, tire temps, oil pressure, only when you glance toward that zone, reducing visual clutter. Below it, a haptic feedback strip replaces physical buttons. Faint ridges signal different controls, allowing fingertip adjustments even when gloved. It's delightfully intuitive. Adjust ride height or alter aero modes with a simple sliding gesture. The steering wheel combines classic GT DNA with modern tech. Flattened top and bottom sections house touch-sensitive paddles, while integrated micro-LED indicators light up when the engine's red line approaches or when optimal shift points are reached. Paddle feel is mechanical, with firm detents and just enough travel to remind you of traditional craftsmanship. Storage is surprisingly practical for a concept supercar. Hidden compartments beneath the armrest reveal a wireless charging pad and a modular compartment system for storing track essentials, helmet gloves, tire warmers controller, even a bespoke titanium water bottle. The ambient lighting is fully programmable via the infotainment system, offering subtle washes of ice blue for night drives or full-spectrum pulses when launching in track fury mode. Every material seems chosen not just for beauty but for purpose. Lightweight titanium accents trim the vents, and exposed carbon fiber weave under clear resin highlights Ford's engineering prowess. The sense of immersion is complete. This is not just a passenger cell but a cockpit where human and machine converge in thrilling harmony. Competitors. In the realm of ultra-limited halo cars, the 2025 Ford GT Mk4 Unofficial concept must contend with titans like the Ferrari 812 Superfast Speciale, the McLaren Speedtail, and the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Yet, each competitor has its Achilles heel. The Ferrari dazzles with naturally aspirated drama but lags in cutting-edge aero innovation. McLaren's Speedtail pushes top-speed boundaries but sacrifices daily usability and that visceral engine note many crave. The Valkyrie leans so heavily into track prowess that it borders on impractical for road use. The MK4 Unofficial concept strikes a finely tuned balance. It offers power rivaling the Valkyrie's hybrid thrust, yet it retains a soul-stirring, twin-turbo V8 roar absent in many electrified hypercars. Unlike the Speedtail's single-seat layout, Ford's concept keeps you and a passenger within striking distance of the action. And while the Ferrari's interior dazzles, it can feel fussy compared to Ford's hyper-intuitive, driver-centric cockpit. Moreover, Ford's secret adaptive morphing aero system sets it apart. Competitors rely on fixed wings or simple flaps, but here, the car's surface itself reshapes. Tiny actuators embedded beneath the bodywork create micro-vents and surface ripples that optimize airflow in real time. It's a feature so advanced that no direct rival currently offers anything similar. In performance, design innovation, and everyday usability, the MK4 Unofficial concept stakes its claim as the most balanced, unforgettable supercar of its generation. Price. Given its one-off nature and the staggering cost of RAN for bespoke aerodynamics and materials, the 2025 Ford GT MK4 Unofficial concept is estimated to carry an MSRP in the range of $3.5 million to $4 million. This positions it well above the seven-figure Ferrari Monza SP series and even the limited-run Lamborghini Essenza SC-V12. Yet, collectors will recognize that with only one unit slated for build, and whispers of additional bespoke commissions under NDAs, the MK4's rarity will likely drive its future auction value to well beyond $5 million. In context, the price reflects not just the sum of parts but the labor of Ford's top engineers. The creation of new carbon ceramic composites, and the integration of prototype systems like the Smart Sweep display and grip weave tires, when compared to McLaren Speedtail's $2.25 million price tag or the $2.7 million Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Ford GT MK4 Unofficial concept may seem steep, but it delivers a fusion of historical homage, technological breakthroughs, and bespoke craftsmanship unrivaled at this stratospheric tier. Financing options for buyers will likely involve specialized lease arrangements through Ford Performance's Motorsports division, allowing collectors to rotate the car into approved track programs while ensuring maintenance by factory technicians. Insurance premiums, naturally, will be commensurate with its six-figure price tag. Expect annual rates north of $100,000, though Ford may negotiate concierge coverage packages for early adopters. Ownership costs. Owning a one-off concept isn't for the faint of heart, or the light of wallet. Beyond the six-figure insurance premium, maintenance is handled exclusively at Ford Performance's Dearborn facility. Estimated annual service costs, including fluid changes using aerospace-grade lubricants and calibration of active aero systems, hover around $50,000 to $75,000. Major consumables, like the grip weave tires, are bespoke and projected to cost around $20,000 per axle set, with tread life dependent on usage but averaging 1,800 kilometers. Depreciation for a car of this rarity follows its own rules. Initially, the MK4 may appreciate, especially if it competes successfully in Ford-sponsored collector events or historic endurance demos. However, as prototypes age, maintenance costs can spike as parts become one-off. Ford plans to stockpile critical components, carbon panels, adaptive aero actuators, even micro-OLED display arrays, for the first decade, after which a bespoke reproduction program may be required. At premium cost, other ownership considerations include transportation and secure storage under controlled humidity and temperature to preserve composite materials. Buyers are also encouraged to enroll in Ford's Collector Concierge program, covering everything from climate-controlled delivery to annual system diagnostics. In sum, expect total annual ownership costs, insurance, maintenance, storage, and transport, to land in the $200,000 to $250,000 range. Yet for discerning collectors, the combination of exclusivity, cutting-edge tech, and potential appreciation makes these figures a worthy investment. Driving experience. Climbing into the GT MK4 Unofficial concept feels like boarding a supersonic jet. Once strapped in, the engine's rumble resonates through the carbon fiber tub, promising a visceral ride. Press the start button, and the V8 comes alive with a crisp, mechanical crackle, quickly settling into a deep, sonorous idle. Downshift into first, tap the throttle, and the twin-turbos spool with astonishing rapidity, delivering a surge of torque that pins you into the sculpted seat. On public roads, the car is surprisingly tractable. Adaptive suspension automatically softens over imperfections, smoothing out bumps without sacrificing composure. Steering is razor-sharp. Every input translates into precision turn-in. City driving demands awareness. The car's low nose and narrow visibility corridors mean relying on the LiDAR pods and 360 degrees camera feed, but the Smart Sweep HUD ensures nothing escapes your attention. Transition to winding backroads, and the MK4 truly shines. In track sweet spot mode, adaptive aero stiffens the ride slightly, while the wing and splitter automatically adjust for maximum downforce. You feel glued to the pavement, able to carry brake zones deeper and apexes tighter than any street-legal counterpart. The E-diff distributes torque seamlessly, reducing understeer and allowing power slides with the flick of the wrist. On the drag strip, launch control, tuned for 0-100 km height bursts, executes flawless starts, sending you to 100 km height in approximately 2.4 seconds. The rear tires chirp briefly before biting, and in mere seconds you're hurtling down the strip at triple-digit speeds. The exhaust crackles spectacularly on upshifts and downshifts, a soundtrack that rivals the most exotic hypercars. Even under heavy track use, cooling remains impeccable, thanks to the vented carbon ceramic brake discs and heat exchanger ducts hidden in the rear haunches. Post-session, the car silently auto-levels itself, lowering back to a safe ride height for pit lane transit. In every scenario, from city jaunts to racetrack assaults, the GT-MK4 Unofficial concept delivers an intoxicating blend of raw power, surgical precision, and surprisingly refined comfort. Pros and cons. Pros. Radical aerodynamics. Adaptive morphing aero technology offers unmatched downforce and efficiency. Innovative materials. Proprietary carbon ceramic composite body and grip weave tires push material science boundaries. Driver-centric cockpit. Smart Sweep OLED display and haptic controls blend luxury with focus. Balanced dynamics. Exceptional comfort without sacrificing supercar agility, rare in this exclusivity tier. Iconic heritage. Pays homage to GT racing lineage while forging a new performance paradigm. Cons. Ultra-limited availability. Single unit build means virtually unobtainable for most enthusiasts. High ownership costs, annual expenses and bespoke consumables demand serious financial commitment. Visibility constraints, low nose and minimal sight lines require reliance on electronic aids in tight spaces. Prototype maintenance, post-dealer support guaranteed only for first decade, long-term spares uncertain. Niche practicality, designed for collectors and track days, less suited to daily driving tasks. Technical specifications. Engine, 4.0 liters twin-turbocharged V8 block, forged aluminum, dry sump lubrication. Power output, 900 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. Torque, 880 Nm from 2,200 to 6,200 RPM. Transmission, 7-speed dual-clutch automated manual. Drive layout, rear-wheel drive with electronic limited slip differential. Chassis, monocoque carbon fiber composite with titanium subframes. Body panels, hybrid carbon ceramic composite matrix with chameleon finish. Suspension, adaptive magneto-rheological dampers with ride height control. Brakes, 410mm vented carbon ceramic discs with 6-piston monoblock calipers. Wheels. Tires, 21 forged magnesium wheels, grip weave carbon fiber reinforced compound. Weight, 1,210 kilograms. Fuel system, direct injection with flex fuel capability. Cooling, multi-stage liquid and air intercooler system integrated into side pods. Aerodynamics, active morphing aero with 1.2 square meters adjustable wingspan. Performance. 0-100 km height, 2.4 seconds. 0-160 km height, 4.8 seconds. Quarter mile, 9.8 seconds at 242 km height. Top speed, electronically limited to 370 km height. Lateral acceleration, 1.8 grams. Braking 0 km height, 29 meters. On everyday roads, the MK4 feels remarkably composed, its adaptive systems absorbing bumps and offering confidence-inspiring grip through corners. Under extreme track conditions, the car unleashes its full aerodynamic prowess. On the Nürburgring, Internal Ford telemetry suggests lap times in the low 6-minute bracket, challenging even dedicated track-only hypercars. The instant power delivery from the twin turbos, coupled with lightning-fast shifts, creates an intoxicating blend of raw muscle and precision. In whisper mode, the engine softens its tone slightly, ideal for dawn highway cruises. But flick the steering wheel-mounted beast toggle, and the exhaust valves snap open, unleashing a guttural symphony that reverberates through both your spine and the carbon fiber tub. In summary, the 2025 Ford GT Mk4 Unofficial concept redefines what a modern supercar can achieve. A harmonious blend of art, engineering, and emotion, capable of delivering breathtaking performance on track while retaining surprising usability on the road.